What if every step could power the world and provide revenue to businesses and homes? With millions of people walking every day, there's unused potential beneath our feet. Sunstep aims to use that potential to generate revenue and electricity. Recently, we've had a massive cost of living crisis. There's increased power demands and increased power costs, leaving our wallets empty. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of space that we don't seem to be utilizing. The floor. Sunstep aims to be a resolution for both of these issues. Sunstep has a $20 manufacturing price per tile with an implementation fee of $50 per tile. On average, we would expect most businesses and homes with average foot traffic to make back their initial investment between 2 to 4 years. Sunstep can be used to power everything from your lights, your AC, with everything else being sold back to the grid like solar panels, allowing you to make long-term revenue and decisions based on that. Sunstep, with its proprietary kinetic energy-saving technology, allows you to meet your sustainability goals and your saving needs. Sunstep, as a company, will make its main revenue off of the sales tiles, but we also have a subscription-based model that allows you to feel secure knowing that your tiles will be taken care of and serviced. With Sunstep, every step is a step in the right direction towards saving this world. Thank you very much. Second time went better.
Judges. Good recovery. First one.
Thank you. First one was not how I planned to go.
So how exactly is it generating electricity?
So it's actually going to be a whole grid. So unlike other companies, and I'm going to address it, most companies have a very industrialized style with these really ugly looking, tiles. Our thing is actually more of a grid system, and you can have customized tiles. So when you walk through the mall, you see those really nice marble tiles. So those will be attached on top of I guess you could say a pressure plate or something when you step down, and that kinetic energy is going to move some gears, and it's going to generate electricity and move it all towards a battery that is storing it. So all of these will be connected to a main source, generating electricity, and then revamping that throughout wherever it needs to go.
So do you imagine, that's another question.
Yeah.
Do you imagine this being put in an entire house or just certain walkways?
So in comparison to the other ones, our design is supposed to be much more people friendly, much more visually appealing. The goal isn't to just have it on your walkway or areas where people will walk a lot, but you could place it across your entire home, because instead of just having these weird triangle shaped little things, you have these nice marble tiles. They look like you would expect your kitchen to expect to, or your walkway to. So anywhere in the house.
So you've got some competition. Tell us a little bit about the competition that you've seen.
So yeah, there are at least 2 or 3 other companies that do very similar products, but as mentioned, they're much more industrialized. One of them does it for dance floors. It's like these big, cool-looking light boxes you dance on and they make lights, right? Not really designed for a lot of settings outside of discos or areas that you want to be very entertaining. You could have it in a children's area, but that's about it. My goal is to market more towards, as mentioned before, malls, big business spaces that want to look official, but will still want to save some money on their electricity.
How much do you think it's going to cost you in R&D to actually develop the product and get to a point being able to actually sell it?
So with the increases in technology and the fact that this technology is actually being developed by other people, becoming more prevalent, the R&D costs have been going down. At the current moment, I don't have an exact ballpark, but we would be, on a cost per tile basis after selling, you'd probably be looking at R&D costs of maybe about half of what the tile is produced for, so maybe $10 for the first batch of 500,000. So you'd be maybe looking at a $5 million initial investment for R&D. Any other questions?
What would be your first customers?
So my first goals would be reach out to large businesses. Additionally, I would try to reach out towards indoor malls. I know they have huge power consumptions, huge numbers of people walking through. That's a lot of revenue that they're missing. As mentioned, hey, no one's utilizing the floor. It looks nice, but that's about it. We want to use that to make money, to save money. And so I'll be going after those businesses who have a lot of walkways. Other people could be subways. I'll go after the cities being like, hey, listen, you have a whole infrastructure where people are walking through. You have buses, you have all these things that can be replaced. Hey, put this in here, you'll be saving money as a city, right? Taxpayers are gonna love, oh man, the city's not, charging them as much.
Thank you, Jacob.